Wonderful. Thank you very much, Ji-hyun, for that. Now, President Moon Jae-in has weighed in on the high levels of air pollution gripping South Korea. At the moment, he told his administration to do all they can to minimize the effects of the fine dust and to contact the Chinese government so they can hopefully work together to come up with some emergency countermeasures so we can all breathe a little easier. Let's go straight to our presidential office correspondent Shin Se-min, who's standing by on the line for us. Se-min, just tell us what the president had to say.
Right, Mark. Earlier, President Moon Jae-in called for action on the crisis of bad air quality across the nation. He also ordered emergency measures with the Chinese government long blamed for the bad air that blows into the Korean Peninsula as a way of countering what has become now a national crisis. Now, the president also called for a Korea-China joint artificial rain plan to wash away the fine dust particles from the air, something, he says, had already been agreed upon by the environment ministers of the two countries. Again, Mark, such a joint action comes as China is blamed for a large portion of the dirty air and yellow sand that blows in, leading to a haze of pollution in Korea. And he also brought up the issue of devising a better forecast system that will help more people more notice beforehand. And if necessary, the president even raised the possibility of allocating an emergency supplementary budget to help lower the amount of air pollution over the nation. And if approved, that extra fund will be used to add more air purifiers at public locations like schools and kindergartens, and also to financially support joint projects with China to improve the air quality. Now, the president also told his aides to consider the early shutdown of fossil fuel plants aged over 30 years. All in all, Mark, these measures by the president are just another indication of how serious this issue is and that the administration is using all possible means to crack down on this issue and perhaps make the air more breathable. But as for how efficient they will be in actually clearing the air, we'll have to see. Mark?